Welcome to another video of... Fuck you.
What?
I don't know.
Yo, bro. smash the like button, dog. Smash it harder than... Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Welcome to another video of Jimmy's Works. Today we are doing 100,000k service.
Wait.
And a radiator.
Wait. We're not doing a fucking radiator. I'm not doing shit.
Oh, I'm doing it. You're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've already done the coolant. You take this off, rad out, some of that stuff. You'll see it in the video. Yeah, we also got some parts. We got a new harmonic balancer with a bolt, time belt, seals, spark plugs, coolant, new rad. So we got the radiator out, some of the intake piping just for a bit more room. One thing before you undo your crank pulley, put it in the highest gear. If it's a manual, put it in the highest gear you can so you can crack that off. And you can also crack your cam gears at the same time if you're doing cam seals like me. But if you don't, then 5th gear, 6th gear, so you can crack that. And one cool little thing, Yamaha, dude. Gnarly.
It's a really stupid fucking dirt bike.
I'm gonna go ahead, line up the timing marks, and then I'll take off the front cover, and then we can do all the fun stuff. Yeah! At least it's not a Subaru. I swear to God, I fucking hate working on Subarus. So, oh, they're not that bad. Valve clearances are shit in the body.
Yeah, I don't know too much about no speaking Spanish and shit.
If you ever do a valve clearance on a Subaru, pull the engine out. It's not worth doing it in the car.
Does it look like I know how to use a tool?
No.
Wheels, coilovers, and get you to do it. The rest.
It's basic hot boy stuff.
Yeah.
Stancy boy. Just make sure you have it out of gear when you line up the timing marks. Then put it in gear, then crack the bolts. Alright, so I got the crank bolt off. I had to use my big snap-on bar with a pole on it and the car in 5th gear with Darcy on the brake. Yeah, it was not fun, but we got it off. Now I have to go to Super Cheap and get a crank pulley remover because I thought it was going to be easy to get off, but it isn't. So we're going to Super Cheap. So before I take off the crank pulley, I just got harmonic balancer puller. So before I did that, I'm gonna crack this. This is like a cap, and then there's, I think this is 14mm, then there's a 10mm inside which loosens the cam gear. So I got the crank pulley off and the cover off. It's super easy with this tool. I just cracked the cam gear pulleys or bolts. Time marks are lined up. Now it's time to take off the time belt, and then we can do the water pump and seals and then put it all back together. Yay! So I just broke the trigger wheel, which fucking sucks because you can't get one. So this isn't gonna run. So I have to wait till maybe Monday to get one, but I guess I can do the water pump and the seals and the spark plugs, and then that's it for now. Hopefully we can get one. This is day 2. Bit hungover at the moment. We went and got fucking bad decision, but good thing happened. Put a post on Instagram, and we now have one of these that isn't broken. So we can put this back together today, and I can get to work. So yeah. So I got cam seals and the crank seal out, just by using the drill bit and screw that in. And yeah, just pry on it like that. Super easy. Now I'm just gonna clean them up. Install the new ones. I want to clean up. I found out why I was such a bitch to get off. It's just a little slight dent on this key. So I'll file that down a bit, make it smooth, make sure it goes on easy. Well, the new pulley. And then still got to do the thermostat, which is back here. So the cam seals and front crank seal are in here. As you can see, they're in, new. Just used extension hammer, lightly tap it till it goes in flush. File down this a little bit. It's got a little, just the tiniest little kink, which is why it was such an asshole to get off, and I had to use the puller and then breaking that. I'll file that and update ya. So I got the timing belt on, pins out. I've rotated it around, made sure the timing marks line up, and she's all good. So I'm gonna start putting the covers back on. I'm remembering where I took fucking poop. So I got the trusty torque wrench. We're going to torque these to both cam gears is 60 foot-pound, and then, which is 81.9 Newton meters. And then yeah, there's a reason why I'm changing the harmonic balancers. The old one's got cracks in the rubber here, and when it completely falls apart, shrapnel will just fucking destroy everything under here. So new harmonic balancer is on. That was like, had to do that up to like 350 Newton meters. Start on the spark plugs now, get that done. Then we can put the rest of the covers back on and chuck a new radiator in and shit like that. So I got the new the old spark plugs out. Here's the new ones. Applied a bit of anti-seize to the start of the threads, and I bought laser platinum NGK BKR6EK PB11. These are a twin electrode because 1J's, and I think 2J's run a wasted spark ignition from factory, and these are highly recommended. These already come pre-gapped, and these are the washer type. So it says on the box here, do it finger tight and then half of a turn or 2/3 of a turn. Also, there's a bit of oil down here from a previous oil leak from the covers over here down in the back, but I cleaned that out. There's no signs of it leaking, so it's fine. got the covers back on and just button up. Now we can just put all this stuff in. But before that, we pull out the new hotness. The new radiator. The new. So I got the radiator out. Just have to swap over rubber mounts. That sensor. I think that's it. But I was going to say the quality of these is so nice. Look at the welds on it. Such nice welds. And it comes with a piece of paper saying it's been pressure tested 3 times before it leaves Pouya rad. It just looks nice and just, you know, a bit expensive, but the quality is there and you get warranty with it. So. Got her all back together. Now I just need to fill it up with coolant and hope it starts. So that is the 100,000k service done and the new red. It's running now, just need to bleed it a bit, take it for a run, make sure this is all good. Please hit the like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. We'll see you on the next one.
Smash the like button, dog. Smash the like button. Smash it. Smash that motherfucker like button, dog.
Yeah.